Hey, welcome back to The Kitchen with Roberto. And I am glad that you tuned in today because I am so excited about this particular recipe. So this is one recipe that I don't think about it often, I don't make often, but when I do, man, everybody loves it. And I mean, it's really simple and delicious. So it's called Mexican style almond chicken. So we are not gonna be making that today. What we're gonna be making is the sauce. And the sauce, in the past, I used it for chicken, I used it for fish, shrimp, turkey. And I remember one time I made chile rellenos, more like a nogada style. So I cooked the chicken, the chile relleno, and I poured the sauce on top. So if you're not familiar with nogada, it's a chile relleno that is not coated, and then the sauce is made out of walnut. And this is the season in Mexico. It's a very short season. I think it's 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, because they make it with fresh walnut. So anyway, so it's a sauce that you're gonna love. And today I'm gonna give a little twist. What I'm gonna do with the sauce, I'm gonna use it with pasta. So I cooked some egg noodles, medium-sized egg noodles, and I cooked some chicken breast ahead of time, and I shredded, and we're gonna combine it with the sauce and make this delicious, more like an Alfredo sauce, but with a Mexican twist. So stay tuned. I'm gonna prepare the ingredients, and I'm gonna bring you back to my stove, and I'm gonna make it with you. All right? Again, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, let's start making the Mexican style almond sauce. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna heat our pan a medium high. And here I have a tablespoon of oil. And I'm using canola oil. We want an oil that is neutral, that doesn't overpower the sauce. So we're gonna have 1 tablespoon. And then we're gonna add, this is half of the chopped white onion, medium size. And we're gonna stir, and we're gonna fry this onion until it's translucent and a little bit start getting a little brown. So we are about 3 minutes or so. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, and as you can see, you can start seeing a little bit of translucent in the onion and just a little bit of browning to it. So at this time, we're going to incorporate the following. So here I have a can, 7-ounce can of green chilies, and this is mild. So we're going to add the whole can to it. We're also going to add some of the tomatoes. I'm adding about 1.5 small Roma tomatoes chopped. And we're also going to have 2 garlic cloves that they're being minced here. And we're going to stir this again. And we're going to saute this for about 1.5 minutes or so. Okay, it's been about a couple of minutes. As you can see, this is looking good so far. Smell wonderful, by the way. All right, so now we're gonna add, this is 1/2 cup of chicken broth. I also gonna add a little touch of sea salt. You don't want to add too much because we're gonna, remember, we add some chicken stock. So we can adjust a little bit and then we can adjust, but do not overdo it. And also, this is 1/2 cup of almond. And what I did is I grind it very fine. You want a powder like. All right, and we're gonna add that too. And we're gonna stir this well. Beautiful. Oh, this is looking good. So we're gonna let it simmer at medium high for another minute or so. All right, it's been about a minute and a half. So right now, we're gonna add half a cup of heavy whipped cream. And I'm gonna lower the heat to medium at this time, and we're just gonna stir it. What do you think so far? So like I told you before, this sauce is good with fish, shrimp, also with chicken, like we're gonna do today a little bit with the pasta. It's good with turkey, chile rellenos, and another way that I like it too, when you do enchiladas. So you can do the enchiladas and just, you know, top it with this sauce, and it's delicious. All right. So we're gonna let it sit for about a couple of minutes to get thick, and we'll be right back. Okay, the sauce is nice and thick. And remember earlier I told you that I cooked some chicken breasts. So these are 2 chicken breasts that I boil, and I put a little bit of seasoning, Mexican seasoning, just to give a little bit of flavor. And then I shred it very thick. So we're gonna add this to the sauce at this time. And also remember that I told you that I cooked some pasta. So this is medium-sized egg noodles. So this is 4 cups dry. And I cook it al dente because they're gonna finish cooking here. So we're gonna add some of the pasta right now. This is looking good. As you can see, there's not a lot of sauce, and that's okay. We don't want a lot of sauce. We just want to be coated all the way. By the way, one thing that I do when I cook any type of pasta, the only thing I put in the water is sea salt to boil it. I never use any type of oil, and I know a lot of people do. And the reason being is that when you put oil, everything, when you add the sauce, it doesn't stick. So I want the sauce to be there, to be, you know, as you can see, every single noodle is coated. And that's what we want. This looks great. All right. So I'm gonna let it get warm, and then I'm gonna go ahead and transfer to the serving plate. And I'll be right back. All right, here it is. Mexican style almond chicken pasta. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you would like to learn how to make a particular recipe, please let me know. Make a comment, subscribe to my channel, and let's keep cooking together. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.